You want to see something? I'll show you quick. You can see this alfalfa is greening up kind of in spots. Maybe you can't tell with the sun. But right here, there's like nothing green, right? Yeah, I did a terrible job of cutting it, but it was all laying flat, so. But that's besides the point. But I'll show you what the problem is. Right here, all this fish bait. There's 3 of them hiding right here. So I guess this is what we're gonna go after next. Get these bastards. Well, there's the calf that I grafted onto this cow. The one in the middle. And that is she lost her calf, but we had a twin. And so I did get him on that cow. Of course, it really doesn't matter because that calf sucks anything that lets him. So he makes the rounds. And I don't know if she'll just actually stand there and let him suck. But he does get around behind and get something to eat. Otherwise, she'd always kick. I don't know if she ever got over that or not. Standing in the chute, though, she doesn't really... it looks like she's still got a little issue. But anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you there. Die, you little buggers. I'm only going like 4.5 miles an hour because when I load into this, I got a little more water than I wanted. So we're putting it on a little thicker. But here's an old farm building. This must have been the granary or something. You can see you can see the track where the boards would have slid, you know. So they filled it up everywhere, blocking holes. Like over there in the corner, they nailed lids in to plug a mouse hole. There's one on the floor. There's a bunch there. And I don't know why there is wire up there. If that was, I don't know what the idea of that was. I don't know what the hog wire up there was for. If they were trying to keep something out, I don't know. There's the inside of this. Not much in here. Not much to it anymore. Little granary, I guess. Over here was the hog barn. Here's the cement for the... I don't know exactly how it sat. Did it sit over here? This must have been where the hog barn sat, right here. And this rest of this was a cement lot, cement yard, which would have been nice. You don't have to, won't be so muddy. Down there by that pile of trees, pile of wood, was a cattle shed. I'm here to get these 2 thistles. So let me get them real quick. Right here. There's the back side of the shed. I see there's a thistle way up there. I even got some tin cans nailed on the back side. Watch your heads. I got it sitting up on some rocks. Oh, my Lanta. house. Corn is gone, bud. Long gone. Oh, come on, I'm almost out. Get some pressure built up here. Got him. You see they got all these buckets they filled with cement to make foundation blocks. This one here doesn't have the bucket on it no more. I wonder what that other thing is over there. Just a piece of tin. I found a sign up here once. Oh, this is probably it. Oh, this looks like a door of something. There's a hinge type. There's a spring. Yeah. Tin on the roof is probably solid, but Jabol needed that. Tin is okay yet. So anyway, yeah, down there was just a cattle shed. They didn't, nothing spectacular. There's a thistle right there I didn't get. Just, they stood in it. This is burdock. Apparently it's edible. All I know is it gets in my clothes. This is such a treacherous area that how they, oh, what the hell was that? I don't know, but I hit it. I don't know what was here. There's a water tank here. Oh, please don't tip over. Here's the old chicken barn. It was in fairly good shape until a couple dozen years ago. Can't even tell what it looks like anymore. But it had, you know, windows on the front, roosts in there. There used to be a nest in there, but I stole the nest out of there. Chicken barn. It was a, you know, half in the hill. All right, pause. This is the old house. There used to be more to this house. There was oh, there was another piece that sat over here on this side. Like right here is the foundation of what we're walking on. Right over here is the kitchen sink. Pipes coming up here. So it was basically two little houses like this, but they just kind of slid one right here. So this piece here was the original house, homestead, where my family was from. They drug it up here and put it on with this one. So basically it was two houses. And it was really weird because you had two upstairs. You had the upstairs for this part of the house, and you had the upstairs for that part of the house. I don't remember that house very well. I think we tore it down when I was in kindergarten. So I don't see any bodies, do you? I don't know what that is. Something under there. There's a big bone. Holy crap. Is that, what is that? There is a bone under there. There's somebody's teeth. Yikes. So, yeah, we could go up the steps here, but it just goes up and then to the right, and you can see the upstairs. So we can also see the upstairs. It's been a few years since I was up there, but it's not too safe now. There's a closet under these steps. Here looks like some old light fixture or something. I don't know what that is. Here's the step. There must have been a door right here to go into the other part of the house. There's that closet I was telling you about. Still some plaster on the walls. Somewhere I got a picture of a calf looking out that window. Got in the house here. But you can see that it's not too strong anymore for them, so they probably don't really come in here much. That's that. That's the house. I've been stealing trim off of it to make picture frames. And then that pile of lumber there is the old barn, regular traditional hayloft, you know, horses down below. That one had steps to go up to the loft. I liked that. That was a nice barn. But just like everything else, if nobody takes care of it, they just fall to pieces. We can drive around the rubble if you want to see the rubble. There was some large pieces of lumber in there. We knocked it down because it was starting to fall down, and we ended up losing a there's a stove right there. Cast iron stove. There used to be a garage lean-to on this side here. Oh shit, that was a piece of lumber that I probably got a flat tire now. Better get home quick. Anyway, there was a lean-to on this side. We knocked it down. There was a feeder manger in there, and the calves got in there. Cows, they used to stand in there a lot. It was nice and cool in there, and calf got tipped up in the manger and croaked. So there's some thistles right here. So good thing we come and drove around it. So we had it knocked down. If you wanted to dig around and find some lumber, you probably could find something. There's some big 2x8s and 10s and stuff in there, but there's no refrigerator. I don't know what brand it was. Here's where the door was. There was a door on this end here, right here. It went straight through with the big hayloft barn up above here. It wasn't that many years ago. There was a nest of vultures in it, as it sits on the ground like this. Vultures, turkey vultures. So, all right, that's enough. Here's the old cave, which is caving in. Right there. We used to put potatoes in there a long time ago. But there's the door down there to the cave, and then here's the cave itself that is all collapsed in. There's a vent pipe for the cave. But yeah, the cave is no longer open. I don't know what this is. This looks like the fuse panel or something. I don't know what that says. Something service equipment. I don't know. It's the old fuse box, I guess. There's some thistles in the cave. Good thing I come up here. One last relic of this old farm is an old wagon. I think it's an international. I looked at it one time. I think it's got international part numbers on this, or McCormick or something. IHC. If we look on this stuff, maybe on the hubcap or somewhere, I saw something once. I think it's something like that. Anyway, here's the sideboard yet over here. What's left of it. Or maybe that's just a wall. Is it this? Ah, there it is right there. Yeah. International Harvester. Get this sun. Get out of here. There you can see it. International Harvester. So, yeah, I was gonna swipe that piece, but it's attached too good. So anyway, it had two wooden wheels on the other side. My mom stole them. Anyway, that's the end. That's all there is. It's really sandy right there. Then I run over the corn. Really sandy, and then it comes to really heavy right here. In a matter of feet. Green. Wow, we're bombing the corn, as I like to call it. Actually, I had a customer that would always say that. Come bomb my beans, bomb my corn, bomb something. Anyway, the only thing that's really out here, you probably can't tell in the picture, but you see some green between the rows. Volunteer beans. Once in a while we'll find some bindweed. And I did have some water hemp around the edge. I sprayed the edge yesterday with a little something different, did the perimeters. But in the middle, there's nothing in the middle. So that's what we're doing. There's something yellow. Wonder what that was. Well, that's the way it is. It's supposed to rain tonight. I'm hoping it does. That'll be good for, I got a little residual growing down here too, so that'll be good for that. This is by far our best looking corn. The gophers did find a couple spots though. Out here, there where they ate the seed, but this can burn up yet too, so long ways to go for this. As of right now, it looks pretty good, but it's pretty sandy here. So that can all change with a week of hot weather. Hot and windy. No row shutoffs on point rows make it easy to count when you turn around. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Piece of cake. Well, it looks like my spray worked. There's a dead one. There's another dead one right there. So he's all crispy, creamed up, dried up, so that's good. It is starting to leaf out way at the bottom. But anyway, that's good. And before any of you holler at me, this is like 4 days after I sprayed it. Re-entry interval was 12 hours. So, all right, later.